Okay. Today we're gonna be watching a Goofy video, for lack of a better term. Just don't look at the title and you'll be fine, I guess. It'll make more sense as we see later. As this lovely lady here has told me that this guy that we're gonna be taking a look at killed someone over Family Guy. And I don't know about you.
Woo!
Exactly. That's what I've been saying. Honestly, I don't blame him. Peter Griffin, just like, he's so iconic. I'd kill for him too. Okay, so I
And
guess we'll.
what if I told you it's not for Peter Griffin?
Is it for Meg? You remember that guy from our other video
No,
that was like
no,
defending
no.
Meg? He had like a hard on for her.
It's for Stewie.
Oh no. Well, the other guy liked them too,
But
but
this
he
is
like
for.
was in love with Meg. So this guy's killing for Stewie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay. Let's find out. Let's find out.
Noon of November 19th, 2012, a 911 call was placed to the police department of Spankingham County, Florida.
Spank!
911, what's the nature of your emergency? I've got a bit of a quagmire on my hands here.
Okay,
That
we're
is the
already
guy
off to a
himself.
great start.
That is the guy himself. Let's
I
go.
got a bit of a quagmire on my hands. Okay, okay. That's a. That caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting it to, like, hit me.
Tell me your name and current address. Yeah, it's, my name is Stuart Pecan, and...
Does that have anything to do with it?
Yep.
Oh, God.
My address is... Okay, Stuart, what's going on today? I just got home from school, and I went into the living room to watch some Family Guy, and, there's... my whole family is dead. Okay, Stuart, just relax and stay on the line with me. We've got police on the
I just wanted to watch Family Guy.
way right now. Okay,
Um,
okay, I gotta go
okay,
now.
I gotta go now.
Don't hang up. Hang up. What the
Is he...
Stuart?
This has to
Authorities
be a
responded
bit.
to the call
This
and
has to
arrived on
be.
scene shortly after. Nothing could prepare them for the shockingly brutal crime scene they were about to step into.
Oh, no.
Responding officer George Clanton was the first to arrive at the scene. He was looking for 16-year-old Stuart Pecan, the one.
That's him.
That's the boy. That's the man right there. Totally most sane individual.
who had originally
course.
placed the 911 call.
Oh, God.
However, oddly enough, Stuart was nowhere to be found. After making himself some toast, Officer Clanton ventures into the living room.
He made himself some toast.
That kind of caught me off guard too.
You
Did he
can't
like
do that.
take toast out of the toaster, or did he put the bread in and make the toast?
I think he put it in and made it.
I feel like that's a better headcanon, so I'm gonna go with that.
Look, like, you can't be on the job when you're hungry, you know?
It's like, oh man, I'm craving some burnt toast right now.
What he would see next would shock him
Dude.
to his core.
This guy is like insane. He just grabbed that shit. I can't do that. I have to like call me a pussy, but I always like grab oven mitts because I'm always afraid I'm gonna burn myself, and I always do when I don't.
He's a police officer. If it tries to hurt him, he gets to shoot it so it knows not to hurt him.
That's true, and it is. Never mind. He's eating it.
Yeah. In the living room,
You can't make this up. You can't. You can't. He just makes himself a piece of toast and walks in on this. And he's like eating it, then he's like, oh shit. Why didn't you tell me this? Well, no, you did tell me it was gonna be Goofy.
lay the slain corpses of 51-year-old
It
Cindy
gets
Pecan,
much,
That
much
kinda-
47-year-old
What?
It
Oh my
gets
god, it's
much
Peter!
here.
It's Peter. He kind of looks like Peter. By that I mean he's fat and has glasses.
Louis Pecan, 19-year-old Julie Pecan, and 12-year-old Dewey Pecan. All four family members
Julie
had been
Dewey.
viciously stabbed to death. Their
Cindy
bodies neatly
Louis.
laid side by side. Officer Clanton steps outside to declare the family house a crime scene. That's when suddenly
Guys,
he notices
they're all
Stuart
dead.
Pecan approaching.
Excuse me, are you Stuart Pecan?
In contrast from his tone on the
Shut the fuck up. I'm gaming.
I'm eating a snack.
God, he's so cool.
911 call, Stuart seems oddly calm and more focused on his snacks than the current situation. After experiencing a traumatic event, it's not uncommon
Look at
for
his
a
shirt.
subject to come off as eerily apathetic. Dissociation is a trademark characteristic of shock. This could explain Stuart's lack of attention given to the officer. Or it could be a sign of something more sinister that lies deep within.
He does look
Trying
pretty
to
sinister.
gather more context into what unfolded, Officer
Hey,
Clanton
Stuart.
continuously finds himself being ignored by the snacking suspect. With
Obviously,
Pecan's
he has,
big,
like,
bottomless
mental
bag of
issues. You
bizarre
can't say he
behaviors,
doesn't.
Paired with a growing list of unanswered questions,
Holy
authorities
crap.
waste no time in taking Pecan back to the station for questioning.
Holy crap!
The following never-before-seen footage
Oh,
has been
yeah.
analyzed by a qualified team, including a licensed professional counselor, a licensed attorney, a former criminal investigator, and a former mobile waste technician specialist with an associate's degree in quantum criminology.
That one was, like, oddly specific.
I know. You know, I love this.
There's this attorney, we got some investigator, there's also a counselor, and then there's also this former mobile waste technician specialist with an associate's degree in quantum criminology.
Quantum criminology.
Yeah, he like travels through time. Have you ever seen Ant-Man? Quantum
Yep.
Mania? That's basically that.
Okay, here's another one. Why do women have
Based.
while he's waiting to be interrogated. That's
Dude,
what he's
I don't
doing.
blame it. I would do the same thing. If I was in his position, I would be like watching Family Guy.
boobs? So you get something to look at while you're talking to
You
them.
have to ask me to turn that off. Please. Detective Stockman, this is Detective Walker. We're here to ask you some questions pertaining to what happened in your home earlier today.
Stuart, now the main suspect in his family's slaying, watches the detective closely, seemingly holding his breath. His body language and facial expression are clear indicators that he could be hiding something.
What were you listening to when we came in? What was that?
It's just Family Guy, funny moment.
I don't know why this is funny to me. It's like
What,
I don't
you
know.
watch Family Guy funny moments on YouTube and
It
then
would've been
cry.
yeah, it would have been funny if you like snapped at them, being like, "You don't know Family Guy funny moments?"
Who are y'all? You're not real.
Moments on YouTube. It's my favorite show.
In his free time,
Family Guy,
Stuart
look.
would host the YouTube channel Everything Quahog, where he
I
would
need that.
provide commentary on the many aspects of the animated Fox sitcom Family Guy.
Did you see the shirt? I cannot find
It
it.
was everything Quahog?
Everything Quahog. Yeah,
I don't
I
know
didn't
how to
look for-
spell that.
yeah, that's
Oh
how.
my god.
no, the chat.
Quajog.
I couldn't find it.
It's
I
okay.
didn't look for it long though.
Ever notice how everything sounds better with an English accent?
You can't say what we just said.
It bears repeating. Why are you always complaining? No one has emptied my balls. There's something wrong with her.
Me.
She didn't
Once-
empty my balls, chat.
Straight out of Quahog.
How
One
did I
subscriber.
find this? What a video.
7 years ago,
I'll
on one
give it a like.
subscriber.
Here, I'll give them a second. I'll turn on notifications in case. No! Wait. Okay, I don't care. We're going back to this. I didn't know what that was at first. I got like jump scared. Okay.
You go,
His
Will
videos
Smith.
would include episode discussion, merchandise reviews, and fan theories based on popular characters. With a breathtaking 8,000 subscribers and continuing growth and support from his viewers, it would have appeared that the sky was the limit for young Stewart. At this point, the detective is
I
well
like
aware
Family
of
Guy.
Stewart's peculiar obsession with Family Guy. But still, he indulges in a friendly manner to establish rapport and make the suspect feel comfortable.
Yes, Family. I have seen that. I think that's Peter Griffin, right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that particular episode, but I recognize.
He's running and he hits his knee on the mailbox and he goes, ah, ah, ah. It's freaking so funny.
This guy on the left is like,
What is this kid talking about?
the hell's a Family Guy?
What's a family? What's a guy?
He then like points at him and says, "You kind of look like Peter."
Albeit
Do
a
the
good
thing.
impression, Detectives
What?
Stuckman and Walker are careful not to laugh at this bit, as they don't want it to be
They're
misconstrued as
Careful not to. What? This guy doesn't even look like he was. He just looked like he wasn't amused.
No, they're just trying their hardest.
Sorry. We just don't want to flirt with you right now.
It's ridiculous.
flirtation. Shortly after this, you'll notice Detective Stuckman begins a clever maneuver known as the whoopsie-daisy tactic.
What?
This is when the so-called good cop claims to have made an honest mistake, in this case, forgetting his water, giving him an excuse to leave the suspect alone with the so-called bad cop, heightening the pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I wanted to get started, but I knew I forgot something. I had a water. I get thirsty pretty easily, you know. We're probably gonna be here a bit. Could I grab you anything?
Yeah.
Water? Okay.
Uh-oh.
You're
When
stuck in here
family-
with me.
Family meets guy.
Well.
The awkward stare.
So tell me about this Family Guy.
Detective Walker now sits with the suspect silently, creating a sense of unease, prompting the suspect to speak first.
So am I gonna get to go?
And we know like
home
9
today?
minutes just passed.
I need to go home today.
Detective Walker strategically
What? Okay. Let's let him. Oh no.
Let him cook?
Give him a chance. But
Let him
that
cook.
must have been the best thing to see. Just 9
No,
minutes of
it's better.
sitting, and then him just mocking him.
It gets better.
Oh my god.
employs what is known as the mimic gimmick, also referred to
Yeah.
as the copycat technique.
You're mocking someone.
This is
Yeah,
where
we
the
get it.
detective will copy, mimic, and mock the suspect to their best ability, breaking down the suspect's confidence and establishing authority.
No, you just come off as an asshole. I don't think that
No. He's asserting dominance right now.
I'm the alpha. God, I hated saying that so much. Okay. Yeah.
Am I?
You copying me?
You copying me?
That one was pretty good.
Stop! Stop!
Detective Walker kept this up for an impressive 30 minutes before finally breaking the pattern. And what he does next will
I
drastically
couldn't even do that for 5.
That's why he's the cop and you're not.
That's true. Not like I wanted to be.
escalate the interrogation.
Oh no, I think you told me about this. Guys,
Yeah.
get ready for greatness. The scene has been hyped up for me. Like, it feels like this is endgame right now.
I want you
Endgame
to know
levels
this.
of hype.
This isn't even the funniest part. This is just one funny part. I didn't
my
tell you about
God.
the funny.
Okay.
Got your nose. You cooperate, you might get this back.
What you just witnessed was a successful execution of a rare interrogation.
cooperate, and you might get this back.
And then he reaches for the nose slowly. He was like gaslit. That's amazing.
Tactic, known as the "oop, I got your nose" method. More formally known
That is not real.
the Orenthal-James Simpson technique.
What?
This is where the detective will take the suspect's nose.
Yeah, you
only
do
for
that
it
to a
be used
child,
bargaining chip
as
for
like,
later in the
you know,
interview.
teasing them.
If the suspect wants his nose back, he knows he'll have to cooperate with
Well, if someone's not
investigators.
sane, you
Now
know, that's,
awaiting the
they said
detective's
rare
return,
technique. They
the
said rare.
Yeah, because it probably never works.
Because you need someone like this guy.
Yeah, you need like someone like on the spectrum, I
Like
guess.
Stewart. You need Stewart.
You need this. It only by rare it means only on this guy.
Suspect engages in self-soothing actions, such as the
I'll never
sound
get my
of
nose
his
back.
penis. In doing so, the suspect is hoping to gain some
Did you just
semblance
sniff?
Yeah, he did. No, they like look. They entered the room with this guy. They looked at each other and probably were like, "We're gonna have to try the new stuff. You know, the new stuff. Yeah, we're gonna need it. We're gonna need the tough stuff."
You're gonna need to grab his nose.
calm, no doubt in anticipation of the impending questions he's sure he'll be asked.
Yeah.
Detective Stuckman re-enters the room to continue the
Hey,
interview.
after an hour, I finally got some water.
Saw Detective Walker in the break room. I think he had your nose. He was showing it off to the entire room. People having a good laugh at it. It's a beautiful nose. It's a nice nose.
Thank you.
If I were you, I'd want that nose back.
Are you telling me this is not an elaborate bit? This has to be a comedy sketch. If you want your nose back, by the way, it's really pretty. You're gonna have to cooperate. That's so.
Get a really nice nose. Showed it off to everyone in the
I
room.
do want my nose
I think
back.
I can help you.
I can get your nose back.
Think of it. I scratch your back, you scratch my back.
It's at this point in the interview Detective Stuckman finds himself jonesing for some chocolates. He faintly recalls having 2 Hershey's Kisses in his desk drawer. He leaves the room in search of the sugary sweets.
Uh-oh.
This act, plus consuming the
This
candies,
guy's smiling.
was
He's
incredibly
like, "Oh my
taxing
God."
for the detective, who in turn decided to take a short nap in his office. Refreshed and refilled, he returned to resume the interview 2 hours.
Are you sure this isn't a bit?
What?
This has to be a bit, right?
A bit?
Yeah.
What do you mean a bit?
Yeah, it's fake. Oh my god. Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah, I said this was a sketch. Like, type of thing.
No, you didn't! You had me thinking this
I
was
did.
real.
I said 20,000 times this was a sketch thing. But they,
You
like,
had
treat
me
it like
thinking
it's
it
real
was
while being dumb at the same time. I said that.
Oh my god. I thought it was a sketch. I was like, there's no way this is working. You had me so confused. I actually...
You're being a little slow right now.
Shut up, shut up. After...
I've said it like 20,000 times.
No, you didn't. After the last
I
video,
did.
though. After the last video... Oh my god. I mean, I know Super Mega. I know they're, like, not this kind of channel.
And 36 minutes later.
Alright.
I was, like, confused why it was on this channel.
You can call me Stewie.
Literally, I pinged
Just
you
a nickname?
the message where I said
Okay,
it.
okay. Guys, let's play a game. Am I being lied to or not? Here, let me see.
No.
Okay. No, it doesn't look like that. Oh no, you
What?
did tell me that. You did tell me it was a skit.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wasn't being lied to. It was like one little message in a sea of messages. So
Yeah, I
that's
talked
my
about it for
defense.
five messages. I talked about
Okay,
it.
well, let's just continue.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
I
feel
should
like
take
it
your
just fits
nose.
me better. And then Stuart.
That's what it feels like right now. I think I just got stewarded.
Okay, that's interesting because if I remember you tried to legally have your name changed to Stewie Griffin. Actually, can you tell me a bit about that?
Through a Freedom of Information Act request, we obtained court documents which revealed Stewart had recently attempted to have his name legally changed from
That's
Stuart
beautiful.
Pecan to Stewie Griffin. This attempt was unsuccessful, however, as his mother and father had both declined to sign off on the request.
Stewie Griffin just felt like it
really
reflected,
resonated
like,
with
me as a person more. So I wanted to I felt like that was me as Stewie Griffin, not
Back it up. Did you see what he did?
I did.
The detective? What'd he do?
He
What
like
just
did a
witnessed
thing with
was
his
the near
hands.
perfect execution of a tactic only the most skilled and knowledgeable detectives can dare to attempt.
What's this?
Known as the nana booboo technique. The detective flashes a sudden mocking gesture while the suspect is mid-sentence. This will serve to derail the suspect's train of thought, making it much harder to keep track of his fibs. Due to the angle of the camera, it's difficult to determine the exact silly face made by Detective Stuckman. However, we hired a skilled spatial computer graphics system engineering specialist to create a three-dimensional render composite of what the suspect likely saw.
So I started
That's what he saw.
to do the name change, and it took I got 4 months into it, but I had to, my parents at the last minute refused to sign off on it, so I
Stewart does his best to ignore the jesting detective's gesture. However, it's apparent it's been successful in tripping him up. Pushing through the
Just
suspect's
imagine you're
annoying
mid-conversation
ramblings,
and someone
Detective
just
Stuckman
does
is
that to
setting
you.
the stage for what he's about to do next.
That would be really goofy.
Like it's a serious conversation.
I wouldn't know what to think.
Were you upset because of this? I know a lot of people have attachment to their identities, and names being probably the biggest signifier of your identity.
yeah, I was pissed as crap about it. It made me really freaking pissed, but not like I do it.
Did you catch that? Here, we'll play it again. Take notice of Detective Stuckman in the bottom right. Nana booboo, the detective deploys its sister technique, the neener. It leaves the suspect speechless.
So let's talk about today.
Yeah. If I got neener.
I left school at the last bell, and then I went straight home.
Yeah.
And I got home, and
I think this
opened the
detective's doing a
front
good
door,
job.
And
Honestly.
it was really quiet. And so I went to go put on some Family Guy in the living room. But then when I walked into the living room, that's where my mom and my dad and my brother and my sister.
I want to back up.
The detective is trying to establish a motive and lock Stewart into a story
wonder what
he
the
can't
motive
go
would
back
be.
on.
You're saying you left school, last bell rings at 3:20 p.m., right? Well, we have administration
Yeah.
saying you signed yourself out at 1:35.
What the deuce is the reason?
So you were not at school. So if you could help me understand.
No, that's wrong. I left at the last bell. If they said that, then they just got the numbers wrong.
Yeah, I'm sure they drew the TV boxes above the eyes in his name, you know?
Over the administration of your school. Why would your name just show up?
They freaking lied. I left it at 3:20 when the bell rang.
I believe
I went
him.
straight home.
So
Would you believe him though?
I already do. I'm on his side right now.
Hey, you're gonna trust a guy who
Detective
doesn't have his
Stuckman
own
initiates the big
nose?
confrontation
Yeah.
by revealing that he is in the
He doesn't
possession of
even have his own
evidence that
nose.
contradict.
You know what? Why don't you stop making fun of my boy over here? He probably didn't do a damn thing.
Well, he got neenered and nothing was done about it. And he got then boo-booed. Nothing was done about it. Doesn't even have a nose.
You're right. He doesn't have a nose.
And he didn't even defend himself.
No nose.
No.
Stewart's original story.
He just wants his nose back.
Cameras.
Just give me my
What about I tell
nose.
you I had video proof of you leaving the school at 1:35 p.m. I'm trying to just help me understand because everything's pointing to you not being at school.
I was. They
It
probably
puts
did.
you in the time frame.
Of what?
I think you know.
Without directly saying it, Detective Stuckman is heavily implying that Stewart had something to do with the murders of his family. This marks a dramatic tonal shift in the interview.
No.
But I need you to tell me what happened.
I did tell you. I told you exactly what freaking happened. Was I left
Freaking-
school and I went home? The clocks.
Do I have to go get the tape to show you? I'll give you one more chance. When did
Canonically, this has been going on for like 10 hours. Wait,
Yeah.
never mind. Wait, this is PM. No, this is just the time. But it's been going on for a while. Because it started off at like 5 or 6. Damn.
did you leave?
Just hover over earlier and see.
The last bill.
Here, I'll just pause it at 14:20 and I'll try to remember.
So you get something.
6, okay.
So
So
it's
3
been
hours.
Almost 4 hours.
Yeah, about.
1 hour was just a
Detective
guy getting
Stuckman
water.
leaves to retrieve his laptop while Stewart waits anxiously.
And then getting 2
However,
Hershey
Detective
kisses.
Stuckman soon re-enters,
Taking a nap.
seemingly
You know I saw your nose in like the break room.
Yeah, it's a
unable
really
to
nice
locate his
nose.
laptop's location.
Were you watching Family Guy on my laptop?
He was under there how long?
5 minutes short of 2 hours later, Detective Stuckman returns, laptop in hand.
Now before I show you this video,
2 hours.
your story's gonna stay the exact same.
Yes.
You left school when?
When the last bell? At 3:20.
last
I told you
bell.
that.
I told you.
If it says on video another time, then the clock setting's probably wrong on the video.
Clock settings don't explain this.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. These are the lyrics to Rick Astley's 1987 hit, Rick Rollin' Around, and as you just saw, Detective Stuckman has pulled off a successful Rickroll. He proceeds to let the remaining 3 minutes and 27 seconds of the song play out.
I don't think I can defend him anymore. He just sat there and let it happen. We have enough evidence.
I'm confused. I'm confused.
Sorry, say that again.
I'm
confused. Jinx, you owe me a confession.
Known in the criminal forensics field as a double whammy, Detective Stuckman hits the suspect with a perfectly timed jinx, just moments after executing an overwhelmingly successful Rickroll. Typically,
Oh, no.
a jinx only results in one party owing the other party a soda pop. However, in a legal setting, the suspect now owes the detective a confession.
No!
Detective Stuckman's quick wit and clever forethought might have just expedited the confession he so viciously craves.
He's craving that.
Well, actually, I have my fingers crossed under the desk, so it doesn't count.
Fucking shit. This is probably what the detective is thinking at this very moment. In a devastating blow to Detective Stuckman, the suspect has outmaneuvered the jinx by having his fingers crossed,
Damn, he's
rendering
powerful.
the jinx null.
I like to
and
imagine
most
he
certainly
has his
void.
fingers crossed 24/7
However,
every day of his
Detective
life because he
Stuckman
never
has
knows
one
when
more
this is
trick
gonna
up his
happen.
sleeve that the
It finally
suspect
blame
helped.
will
him.
never see coming.
Pulls out a gun.
I don't know what to tell you.
I think you left school early. You went home.
It's almost 12 a.m.
Obviously, upset at the fact that you couldn't get your name legally changed. Your parents were keeping you from that. I think you went home, and I think you did something that you regret. You're still sitting here trying to tell me the same story. That you had nothing to do with what happened to your family. That you didn't kill your family.
Yeah.
Is that what you're going to continue to say to me right now?
Yeah.
Yes, I didn't kill my family. I already said it, and when I told you, I'm not lying. I did not kill my family.
I just want to make sure that I'm hearing you crystal clear. You did not kill your family.
I did not kill my family.
That's all I needed to hear. Detective Walker?
Throughout the interview, there was something right under our noses that most of you probably missed.
Not his
On
nose.
several
It's gone.
occasions, Detective Stuckman can be seen checking the time on his watch that was strapped to his wrist. And this wasn't
You're not ready
without
for
reason.
this.
Mere seconds
not.
before Stewart uttered
Insane.
the phrase,
This is the
"I
most
did not
insane
kill
play.
my family," the wristwatch struck 12 a.m., November 20th. That's right. Opposite day. It was opposite day. The day when everything is opposite. With the confession he needed, Detective Stuckman calls Detective Walker back into the interrogation room to place
He played
Stuart
him
Bacall
like a
into
fiddle.
custody.
Honestly.
Don't get up, son.
Am I being arrested?
Don't place your hands behind your back.
On reviewing the footage, one of our hawk-eyed analysts pointed out that when the suspect stands up, his shoelaces appear to be tied together. Further combing through the footage would reveal that when Detective Stuckman was searching for his laptop, he had laid a trap that would only be sprung at the very end of the interrogation.
The table for
That's
like
right.
9 minutes.
While searching under the table, the detective had perfectly tied the suspect's shoelaces together, adding the cherry on top of
No
the proverbial
way.
Sunday of justice.
What did I do?
Imagine if he was innocent.
I didn't do anything. I'm telling you, I didn't do anything. Stop.
To be fair, it's opposite day, and he said that he did.
That's true.
It's a chabo done here.
Well, I'm out.
Stuart
didn't you
Griffin
just
was
throw it
taken
out?
into custody by the Spankingham County Police
Don't
Department.
let this water go to
where his
waste.
bond was
Like that boat.
set at a
Beautiful.
shockingly high price of $80,085. Stewart's trial would begin 4 months later, where he
Wait,
would
what?
ultimately be
Oh.
found guilty on 1 count of momicide, 1 count of papicide, 1 count of brothercide, and 1 count of stabbing his sister to death.
No
Despite his
way.
age, Stewart was tried as an adult, and a jury ultimately found him guilty on all charges, sentencing him to 4 consecutive life terms,
This is beautiful.
with the possibility
He
of
still has
parole
the same
after
shirt
his
on.
second life sentence had been served. We reached out to Stewart through email to see if
No,
he would
maybe
be
he just
willing
has
to share his
50
side
of the
the
same
story
shirt.
and answer some of our
Maybe.
questions about the case. At first, we didn't hear back, but when Stewart finally responded, he stated that he would only participate in the discussion if we met his list of demands, including $35 be placed into his commissary account,
What?
a portable DVD player, and the Family Guy Freakin' Party Pack DVD box set collection, which is valued at $199.87. We did not agree to any of his terms, and are still
Damn.
waiting to hear back if Stewart will speak with us. Despite everything, Stewart has managed to sustain a decent following on his Everything Quahog YouTube channel, even posting the occasional Family Guy-related video from within the penal confines of the Hecox Correctional Institution. Stewart will be eligible for parole in the year 2160, when he is 174
He has a
years
tattoo
old.
saying Lois.
God, that was goofy.
No, we need to get this investigator erased. He
We
pulled
do,
off
we
the
do.
picking your nose. He pulled off the neener booboo. He pulled off the neener. He pulled off tying his shoelaces.
Okay.
He kept his nose gone, and the best of all, he made him admit on opposite day.
Now I gotta show you something. Have you ever seen the hibachi chef video? Did I ever show you that? I feel like I have.
Maybe like a long time ago. I don't know.
Damn, I cannot tell.
Barth. Oh
So
yeah.
beautiful. I love this video. We're gonna watch it.
This poor guy. I feel bad for him. It's depressing.
It is. He can't cook. Just let him cook.
Let him cook. He's just so depressed. Why do they make me do this? It's not even a grill.
What am I supposed to cook?
They hired me and they don't even have a grill. What do they expect me to do? Do I just pretend it's cooking?
Do they
Will they
know?
fall for it? Will they know when they taste it?
I was paid for
Maybe.
this.
They're paying me, but they don't have a grill. Maybe if I take away their nose, they can't taste it.
And if I take away their tongue, they won't smell it.
No, because the thing is like whenever it's like a food you absolutely hated as a kid, your mom would just be like, "Well, just pinch your nose and you won't taste it," like that type of thing.
I never was told that.
What? I mean, it's not true, but like they would like it's one of those things that like people would just say, "Just pinch your nose and you won't taste it."
Did you hear about that Air Up scam?
No.
Hold on. I just want to see him be sad.
Oh, they're so sad.
So it was like a water bottle, but
What?
it was like scented on the lid, so it would like trick your brain into thinking it was the flavor. And in some cases it worked, but it was like disgusting.
With literally so many.
Here. Oh my god. Is my internet freaking out a little bit? I think it is. Let's go
That's
down to
crazy.
7. Okay, never mind.
But now it was time to see if the actual bottle lived up to any of the hype. This is the basic Air Up, but
Yeah.
now I'm no water bottle expert, but neither were any of the YouTubers that took the Air Up sponsorships. However, I drink water. I have a water bottle, so I'm gonna be a little
I'm
bit
basically a
experienced with
professional
looking at
of
this thing.
water.
The basic product overview.
I drink water. I'm a human being. I'm basically a professional.
Chemicals. This is gonna be bad. I'm gonna get a headache. Now at this point, I'm not gonna lie. I started to get pretty scared for what was gonna face me once I actually try this thing. Now guys, here's your keyboard fix. Look, there's a keyboard, Hippotech video keyboard, keyboard, YouTube algorithm. Now I'm also no flavoring expert.
I thought he
but
was
they
just saying
mentioned that all
keyboard,
of these are made with natural flavor. Although
Yeah. But basically it was like really bad.
want to be eco-friendly, but like please don't make the claims that you're eco-friendly and then have this much plastic waste on a recurring basis be your product. This is no better than Keurig. I can't really judge. I run a channel based on keyboards and keycaps that are made out of plastic and
Those are really good keyboards.
Whoa, she chonky hot dog. This reminds me of like one of those soup thermoses, but like in the worst way possible.
Why is it
It's
just
got a
like
really
curved
nice,
at the top
silicone
though?
band right here,
'Cause it's
similar to
scented.
the other one. The lid is plastic. I dropped it. Why does it feel so much cheaper than my really, really cheap water bottle? Shouldn't this be really premium? You ever go to like a fair and you get a free water bottle and it's metal and it stinks really bad after you use it like 2 times? That's what this feels like. So already my expectations are pretty low. Now with the first impressions out of the way, I feel
Oh
incredible.
yeah,
The lid
look at
fit.
this.
Maybe I need to like, won't that leak all over your
It's-
bag?
it leaks?
This is a problem. Okay, what about the blue one? Maybe the blue one is a lot better and won't leak. Let's find out. What?
Nope.
Is that intended? What if I put the lid on? Okay, let's say you just have it upside down for a while. We'll come back to this. I'm gonna set it right here. We're coming back to that. The actual build quality and quality of the bottle
My
in general
kitchen is
really
flooded.
lackluster. Incredible. And they're gonna give me insane flavors and they're gonna blow
It's
my
like
mind.
Minecraft Infinite
Yeah.
Water. It filled the entire room.
I was genuinely shocked that it worked. It felt like a magic trick.
Keep in mind, I still haven't drank water yet today. Can you tell how dry my lips are? POV, water. It's bad. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh, Hippo, you just put the lid
water.
on wrong. You need to do it correctly. But no, I tried literally everything. I looked at their guide.
I think their quality control is just so bad that there's a gap in the back of their water bottle.
We've come
Damn.
back to this. It's been about 5 minutes. Is
Oh,
this
it's
lid
leaking.
full of water? So it didn't leak out. However,
It
yes,
did a little.
this lid is
Damn.
full of water. Who in their right mind wants their
But yeah, it's just like caps you put on the cap, and it smells, and it like
incredibly fake.
apparently
So,
tricks
let's
your
start with
brain,
this one.
but it's not even that good. So yeah, I guess we'll leave it off on that. So that was nice.
So they're liars.
They are liars. But yeah, thank you for watching.